Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and what we're going to be talking about today in Dead by Daylight is going to be about the Doctor. So as you know, we kind of go through the story tied to real life, so let's get straight into it. The Doctor, showing exceptional aptitude in psychology, Herman was handpicked for special training in an advanced neuroscience program located in a secret black site facility in Illinois, known as the Leary Memorial Institute. Really a front for the CIA, this is where Herman met Dr. Otto Stamper, where under his guidance, Herman began to use strange and ever-increasingly vicious methods to extract information from prisoners sent to the Institute, which was also a covert prison and re-education center for whoever was a USA's current nemesis. His liberal use of violent electroshock therapy revealed dramatic results, and several threats to national security were uncovered. Over the years, Herman became known as the Doctor, and no one ever questioned if he had even held a medical certificate, or even what happened to the prisoners after they had given up their information. It was only after Leary Memorial Institute went silent for a week that the true horror was finally discovered. The personnel, patients, and prisoners were all found dead with all types of head trauma. All personnel's and prisoners' bodies were accounted for, including Dr. Otto Stamper, but no sign of Herman the Dr. Carter. This is one of those really eerie and disturbing stories. For those of you who actually don't know, electroshock therapy was used back in World War II when the Nazis had this specific facility where they did that to get actual intel about national security issues and try to intel about allies and what they're doing from not allies but enemies and allies from their troops about what's happening, what are they planning, and electrotherapy was what they used to do it. It's a very disturbing and gruesome thing to look at. That's probably all I'm going to say about the electroshock therapy, because if you want to know more, I definitely say research that, especially if you're a historian. But overall, the Doctor has one of those awkwardly eerie stories. It's hard to relate to, because I have never had head trauma, or have I ever been in a prison, or than in the military, so it's really just disturbing. I mean, and here's the part that gets me. If your top secret base goes silent for a week, aren't you supposed to have all communications with this top secret base? That's the crazy part. You wait for a week to go check it, and then you find all these dead bodies. First of all, you pick this kid from Herman we don't even know where he actually really came from. I know that the tombs kind of gave a little bit of backstory. It didn't make much sense to me. The only thing I will say is that when they did finally show something, in like the video clip, how they showed Herman Carter doing all that electro stuff, adding the electro chips underneath like people's fingernails and in their like knees and in their body and stuff. It is a very disturbingly gruesome thing, and it's funny, as he kept shocking these people, they showed a glimpse of how he was starting to become. And it's funny how the entity made and molded Herman Carter, the Doctor, into that form of having all that electro in him to use the shock therapy and static blast that he now uses in the game. So you can see the ties of how he became and transformed into that by the entity, and why his powers like that, because he used to shock people. It's not a fun time. I mean, this is basically torment and torture to get information. Now, I guess if you're one of those who, he did a justifiable thing, I guess by tormenting all these people, that's in your book okay. For me, it's a little bit too much for my taste. But yeah, that is the sickening story of the Doctor. Now, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I know this is kind of a short one, but it wasn't a lot for me to really take in from this, just on the fact of his story was kind of set stone. There wasn't no ifs, ands, or buts. This is what happened, and that's kind of where I got to go with. But yeah, hope you guys actually did enjoy this video. So with that being said, it's going to be a short one today, but please do leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to BVTV. I look forward to seeing you guys for my live stream. And with that being said, everybody stay off the hook. Happy Tuesday.